his or her dream. But how can you fulfill these dreams? Are you serious about your life? Are you serious about approaching your life and making a house and a family? I'm sure it will take you many years to build a house and a family. But how can you do that? The only moment you can be transparent with yourself when it comes between you and yourself and paper. So how can you put yourself, how can you portray your opinion about yourself on a piece of paper? It's very important to develop an ID, who we are, because that distinguishes me from this gentleman. That distinguishes me as well from this gentle lady. So I would like to be unique and very attractive in terms of market value, not in terms of physical perfection. So my contribution today is going to be how to build a resume, how to develop your ID. And I just want to tell you about the ID. What is it exactly? ID is your identification card. It speaks about your qualification, your experience, your gender, your age, everything. But if you've been to jail, please don't put this as your resume. It specifies your career path as well. It specifies your vision, what do you want to achieve in the future. And this is part of something called transmittal letter. It's a cover letter that you put on the page and you speak and express yourself. People will judge the selection of words, how you express yourself, how you phrase language. And this is very important. And it must be very attractive. You know why? In HR industry, human resources, resourcing people, they spend maximum 20 seconds, shuffling CVs. If this CV is not attractive, believe me, you'll never catch their sight. So they will throw it. It doesn't matter what you're holding, even if you're a Harvard graduate. If it's not very attractive in terms of layout, experience, and the way you present yourself, believe me, it's not gonna catch their sight. So you have to make use within the first 20 seconds how to catch their eyesight. When you develop this piece of paper, you're talking about global presence. How can I find you? I met Yasmin. I tried to Google something about her. I couldn't find any criminal record for her, only positive stuff about her. So thank you very much, Yasmin. So that developed a trust for me to develop a relationship with her. And also Nabeen, and also Amar. I Googled a lot about people. So you have to increase your global presence, how people can find you. This is very important. Don't expect employers or people or friends or anyone to come and find you. You know why it's important? You're not talking about mobility here in KSA. You're talking about even wider than this. GCC level. Middle East and Africa. Maybe around the world. So people can find information about you. The way you express yourself, you can develop a very peaceful connection with them, rapport with them. It's very important to do this. And I'll tell you in a minute how to do it. Visiting these trusted websites, professional websites, and putting your information there, it's very safe. They have declared, data protection, so they will handle your personal information very carefully. It will not be passed by employer without your permission. So these websites are very trusted. And I tried them several times, and they tend to be good. Now, there is a secret when you develop a resume. When you develop a resume, you have to use some logos there. Why are you using logos? Why logos are important for companies? Logos encapsulate the experience, the vision, and the pride of the company. I'll just go into a small journey with you in these logos. If you look at the sun, how it's written, does anyone know what sun means? What does it mean? Sun.
Operating system company, IT company.
No, sun. Not that.
Sun.
Power.
Yes. Light. If you see how it's spelled here, if you look at it from this side, this side, this side, this side, it's a bright wherever you go. So this is very important. Look at Amazon.com. What does it mean? It's a smile from A to Z. So we serve customer from A to Z, and we guarantee his or her satisfaction. So that's why it's important to study the science behind these logos. They are very important, and they tell you a lot. And if you come, if you showed up in an interview without knowing the importance of this company and their logo, you definitely came there for shopping. You don't know, you just need a job. These people are not interested in you because you don't believe in them. You don't believe in their vision. The other one is, for example, I'll speak about BMW, why it's like this, blue and white. It started actually in the 50s, this logo, when BMW was manufacturing aircrafts and the fan of the aircraft. So the fan is made of silver, and when it rotates, it develops two colors. You know, the silver and white. And this plant was in Bavaria, in one of the small cities in Germany. Because the sky is blue, the reflection of the two colors, you know, the white and blue. So that's why they put the blue and white together. So this is very important. The Supreme Commission for Tourism, they have these dots, and they resemble the 13 regions in Saudi Arabia. That's why they have it like this, and they have the 13 points. They resemble 13 regions in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So you have to understand why they have chosen this logo, why they have chosen these colors. For example, in the southern part of Saudi Arabia, some of the customs there, they're very colorful. So this is a reflection of their color as well. Now, I managed to build an image for what is the CV looks like. Excuse me. Some of the major components, the name, the date of birth, the marital status, the education, experience, all of this stuff. Everyone knows that. But things that you don't know, for example, this CV, you have a transmittal letter, how you address it. It must be a very highly elevated language, not difficult or sophisticated, but simple, and you have to show the respect. Choosing the font, as well, the size, the number of words, the breakdown of it is really reflecting that you are an organized person or a very ill-disorganized person. So you have to be careful on how you portray yourself, because this step takes place before they see you physically, face to face. They just see you on a paper. Your whole life is written in a piece of paper. But how you portray this piece of paper is very important. So what they will see, how you speak about yourself, what you're addressing, and also the selection of the design. So if you remember BMW, they have several colors, the white, blue, black. Yeah. So you have all the degrees or the color separation of the blue and the white, and also the black. And the CV, it's more or less BMW. So you have the black, the white, the blue. So that indicates your respect to this kind of company because you use the same colors and a different design. So when they see the CVs, they shuffle the CVs, they definitely, one of the BMW's people will stop saying, oh, I think this guy is good. Actually, this is a psychological trick that you play. You're just cracking their mind that you're one of them through the colors. They didn't read even your name, but the color, the design, caught their side. It's very important. So this is how you play it. So you put your details, and it depends on how you address it and to whom you address it. If it's to the resource department, human resources department, they need it to be more or less detailed, or a CEO. But to an event management, they need a very brief bio about you. So this is the breakdown of personal details, contact information, and also training seminars, and also how you design that. Design is very important, and also the usage of logo is very important in that. So you take it, you put it there, but you have a source of pride, and a deeper pride, the organization that you came from the educational institution. So you have to put that. And the way you design it, it must be in harmony with that. I would like to move to another design. That's another design with a gray color, so you can play with it.
black, white.
and gray. So this is very important on how you picture yourself to other people. With these attractive designs, people will stop, oh, this is really good. They don't know why you're good, but here we go. That's the carrot. They will stop and say, okay, I'll look at the CV later on. At the end, what I want to say, this is just an opinion about yourself, but how you measure this opinion, this is going to be in another educational session through a kind invitation from Nabil that I will be holding hopefully before Christmas. Thank you very much.